Hey everybody, it's Rob here. The PTR has just been live for about 24 hours and I wanted to give you guys an overview and talk about my first impressions here on the PTR. There's a downtime right now. There are several bug fixes and hot fixes coming because there is some crazy stuff going on. And we have Druids here hitting for about 13 trillion and also I've seen quintillion damage. We have rogues absolutely one-shotting everything, speed running pit 200. You guys can see it here from Lucky. They're just completely one-shotting all the pits here. So every elite just gets a full execute. Boom, everything is dead. We also have this replicated here on my own rogue. I just went in with a level 70 rogue, no DPS. And you guys can see here, I just one-shot packs in pit level 200. The pit level 200 has been unlocked on the PTR, so that's been crazy. So there's been a lot of crazy stuff and bugs about, but there's also a lot of fun stuff. Look at this one here. This is a sorcerer with just hydras eating Lilith, and this is just like an army of hydras. That looks pretty cool. We have the whirlwind barb here that I've been playing, and it's finally scaling with attack speed. So you guys can see me here with max attack speed, spinning and winning, and this one has been a ton of fun. Barb has also seen some significant nerfs to bash, damage divided by 5 initially on the Temperor, but the spin to win meta is still here, it's still strong, that's still fun. There are a lot of negative comments on the season theme that we're going to talk about as well. There is Sorcs here hitting for billions and billions. We saw like 20 billion here from Mikuna with the new Hydra Chain Lightning tech. Also ramping up some pretty significant damage here with the new Crown of Lucion, the new crazy item. I've also been blasting a bit on Deathblow. There's been a cool things, and let's just talk about it here in this video. So we have the season theme, and here the feedback has been very negative, and I've expressed this as well here. The season theme in general has a cool, like, you know, artwork design and stuff, but that's not the problem. The problem is like that the progression feels very bad. It's like rather slow. The rewards are very underwhelming. In fact, here you guys can see you have these chests that you can open at the end. And what you get out of these chests is 5 veiled crystals, a couple of things, and like 5 crafting mats. And we also beaten the hardest Infernal Hordes here. And this one also gives basically no rewards. So these bosses are like damage sponges. Like they're actually kind of challenging at the end game. But in groups, it's just busted at the moment because the monsters don't scale with health and stuff like that. So this one has not really been that fair for solo players, and the rewards are completely underwhelming. So if you are opening the big chest here at the end, so we have like over 300 of these ether, and you can open this big chest with 250. And would you look at the rewards? It's 3 items only and 1 abyssal scroll. So that's all the rewards that you're getting. And this took us like, I think 40 minutes to just even get there. So it was a very underwhelming moment. At least a scroll. And you guys can see, this is like literally all the loot I got. And that's definitely very disappointing. There's also like, when you're in that mode, there also seems to be like no way to make it faster. It like just in general, it's like a very slow pace. And they definitely need to scale the rewards. They need to up the density. But this is what PTR is for, guys. So I highly encourage you to all go and give some feedback on this, like how you're feeling. There's also some crazy stuff with the pits going on. The bosses are bugged. The pits are way harder than they should be. And yeah, just in general, like a lot of bugs on the PTR. But Blizzard is been very swift here and already reacting. They putting out a hotfix right now. That's why the servers are down, or maybe by the time you're watching this video, it's already back up. I think it's only expected to last for about half an hour here. And then the hotfix is back up, and they're changing stuff with the scrolls. They're changing some of the season theme things. I don't think they're addressing any of these bugs yet. Basically, Druid infinite damage, Rogue infinite damage, and yeah, some pretty crazy stuff going on the Sorc as well with billions and billions of damage. But that's pretty cool to see on the PTR. That's exactly what it's for. We've been trying the Deathblow Barb here, but only hitting for like about a billion damage at the moment. Deathblow is definitely kind of underwhelming. I tried this in 100. I can show you here right now. So I'm on my Deathblow Barb. This is like the new item here. And I just quickly wanted to show you the new Fury costs. I just need to unequip a couple things here. It's also been pretty interesting. So you have this new item here, this third blade, and the Fury costs of the skills are 25 for Steel Grasp, 40 for Deathblow, and 60 for Rupture. And this is basically what I've been using. The Helm here, the Lucius, like of these new uniques, they are definitely super cool. And you can be crushing with these new uniques. They are a lot of fun to play for sure. And I'll show you here real quick. So this is like the current build that we've been rocking here with Deathbow. But overall it seems more on the underwhelming side here. Like we can just attack like this. And you guys can see it, like it's generating some decent numbers, like 500 million, like almost per hit and stuff. And the Fury management goes like crazy. But this is not really able to replicate like in the run. The build has a lot of problems. I'll probably make a separate feedback video. But we have been doing a lot of testing. I like the Whirlwind the most for now. It's just the best build overall because yeah, the bash has been gutted. And this is just like finally scaling with attack speed. So I was definitely having a lot of fun there. But in general, the season and the PTR has its fair share of problems here overall. There is a lot of stuff that needs improving. And basically, the class balance is kind of all over the place. Now, I have not seen any crazy stuff from the Necromancer. If you're looking at the tier list here, this is just a draft. So the Flay Barb still seems to be very strong in terms of DPS, but you will not be able to temper the Flay on the weapons anymore. So that's going down a lot. There's still some crazy stuff with the Rogue that needs a change. The Landslide Druid has been pretty strong when they fixed the Poison Creeper, like quadrillion damage bugs that are going on. The Bash Barb looked like one of the biggest losers, but there's definitely some things that we can hopefully do with some of the new aspects here soon. I was getting my hands on one of these items here, and with the Shard here, we might have a chance. This is what I'm going to try next. Might have a chance to do the Bash Barb, which could still be like roughly the same DPS as it was before. But those Bash Tempers, if you want to see it here in my stash, they have been gutted bad. You guys can see here. Even on a 2, or like, let me show you a one-hand weapon here. Bash cleaves for 26% damage. This used to be 100 and 100 of damage before. And yeah, here you guys can see here on my Deathbow Barb, I'm not optimized. So Bash cleaves for 40. This is with a triple hit. So this has been severely nerfed. We'll see how that's gonna go by the end of the PTR. So Bash is definitely down bad. Right now, Rogue seems like the big winner. The Endarial Rogue is crazy, 150 plus. Well, the Rogues have this execution bug that's allowing them stuff. And Sorc, at least with some crazy scaling, I think it's also like based on the bug from the crown. I'm not 100% sure, but these 20 billion plus hits that are going on already here, they're definitely, like you see the damage just ramping up. I think it's also some multi-dipping going up again. Okay, actually like 25 billion here at the end. So yeah, it's going pretty good, and the damage is going up like crazy with the Chain Lightning Explosion. I've also seen some 100 plus clears, and yeah, there are some like pretty cool builds in general that are a lot of fun here with the Hydras. You guys can see this guy here clearing the Lilith with the Hydras, just eating Lilith, and this one has been pretty cool. So there's a lot of fun stuff going on as well. But yeah, the season theme definitely needs a lot of work, and I'm hoping to see some addresses on this, like while the PTR is live. I think that would be the best, because we don't exactly know what else is coming with the season, and this one could just be basically already like fixed, like more density, like triple, quadruple times 10 the rewards. But let me know what you think in the comments with the current meta, the bosses and stuff, like fighting the bosses. That was pretty cool. Again, the design is nice. It's just like, you know, the principle and all that stuff. But these bosses, they look pretty cool. You can barely even see them. But the entire area looks cool. It's gonna be a perma addition to the game. So really hoping that they will address this quickly, and we will also, you know, have something like long term in the game that is good. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will definitely keep testing, and I'm gonna make a much more thorough video. We've been reporting many bugs, such as like the pit bug, where the boss just has way too much HP. So basically you will feel a lot weaker in the current game than you are on the live server, and that's why many people are very frustrated with the test server. But keep in mind, guys, this is only a test server. We are supposed to, like, you know, give some feedback, or like if you have time you want to give feedback, and things are expected to be broken, and they'll fix it. I'm still having a good confidence with the direction the game is taking. But yes, as of now, Season 5 looks a bit more on the underwhelming side, especially with how cool Season 4 has to be. And PTR only lasts for 6 more days, so I highly encourage you, log in, test some stuff, see how it goes, so we can have an amazing Season 5 here, right before the Vessel of Fate expansion. I'll see you soon, my friends. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.